Hey everyone, this is Miss Josie, and today I want to share with you a review of the doubling and halving strategy. This is a strategy we can use when multiplying tricky, larger digit numbers. The example I would like to use is 44 times 21. So the idea is that I could take these two numbers, double one and halve the other as far as I can go, and then multiply those numbers together. The product that I will get from the new numbers that have been doubled or halved would be the same product as this first combination. So let's try it out. When I look at this set of numbers, I can tell right away that cutting 21 in half is going to give me a decimal. So I'm not going to have that one. I will probably cut the 44 in half, and that gives me 22. If I double 21, I get 42. Now I can already tell this has not helped me out very much, so I'm going to keep going. If I have 22, I get 11. If I double 42, I get 84. I've gone as far as I can go. I know this because 11 is an odd number, and if I was to try to cut that one in half even more, I would get a decimal. And that is not going to be very easy to multiply. So let's work with the 11 times 84. I know right away I could take 11 and just think about it as 10 and 1. And I could use what is called the distributive property to multiply 84 times 10 and 84 times 1. I find those products and I add them together. 84 times 10, of course, is just going to bump up the 84 a place value. You can say, oh, just add a 0 to the end, which is true, but in fact, you are bumping that number up a place value, and that's always what you want to visualize. 84 times 1 is just 84. Now, I can take these two numbers and add them together. 0 plus 4 is 4. 4 plus 8 is 12. Carry the 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. 924 is my final answer. I can check this answer to prove that this is going to be the same product as 44 times 21 by using another strategy called partial products. Partial products is a really easy way to take very large numbers, multi-digit numbers, and multiply them together. There's many ways to set up partial products, but the way that we have been doing mostly is through something called the area model or the array model. It's called different things depending on who you are. So once again, let's think about 44 times 21. And if I'm doing partial products, that means I have to expand this number out. I've got to break it apart. So 44 actually becomes 40 and 4. 21 becomes 20 and 1. I think about how many numbers I have now created for myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I need a 4-part area model, which will look something like this. Now, the 44 will be represented on this side, 44, and the 21 is up top, 21. Each of these quadrants will give me a partial product. When I add them together, I get my final product. So let's go ahead and do it. 40 times 20 goes right here. I know 4 times 2 is 8, and then I add 1, 2 place values to it, and I get 800. Same thing, 20 times 4, I think about 2 times 4 being 8, I add a place value. 40 times 1 is just 40, and 4 times 1 is just 4. Now it's time to add. I like to stack these up from biggest to smallest. It's just a personal preference. It really doesn't matter, but it looks cleaner this way for me. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 is just 4. And 8 plus 4 is 12. I carry the 1 and I do 8 plus 1 is 9. 924, the same answer I got when I did the doubling and halving strategy. You can use this area model partial products strategy with any multi-digit multiplication. Sometimes it might look a little bit different. It might not be a stack like this where you have 4 quadrants. It might be something really tricky where you have something like this. Now this would happen if I have a 4-digit number multiplied by a 1-digit number, or if I want to get even trickier, I could fill this line in right here. So now I've got 2 by 4 area model, 2 rows, 4 columns. An example might be 9,241 times 16. So the 16 would be represented on this side as 10 and 6, because the 16 is expanded into 10 and 6. 9,241 is expanded into 9,241. And now I can take each of these boxes and fill them in with the products that correspond to each other. For example, this box would be 10 times 40. Once I get all of these filled in, I stack the numbers, I add them up, and I have my final product. You can try this one on your own. If you solve it, you can post your answer in the comments, or you can send it to me in Google Classroom. Good luck and enjoy multiplying with whatever strategy works for you.